It all starts with a positive self-image. You have to believe that you're the fucking man 110% of the time. When you have a positive self-image, it just ensures that you're starting whatever goal or endeavor that you're trying to accomplish on the right foot. Whether you're trying to build muscle in the gym, attract better relationships in your life, make more money, if your mind is not right, if you don't believe that you can actually accomplish it, then you're most likely destined to fail. On the other hand, if you have a negative self-image about yourself, then that just guarantees that you're not going to be successful. The self-image is powerful because this is something that you control. If you control your attitude and your perception about yourself, this will 10x your life in a positive way because you see yourself as a fucking winner. You're believing in your abilities and your competencies. There's always that scrub that before he goes up to talk to a girl, he already thinks that he's not good enough for her. He doesn't think that she's going to like him. And he already has all these self-defeating beliefs about himself. His body language and his mindset reflect that. So when the girl sees that you go up to talk to her, she's already going to reject you because you're not right. Your mind is not right. You don't even believe in yourself. So why is she going to take the chance of believing in you? On the other hand, when you have that confident mindset where you know that you're good enough, you know that if she doesn't like you or she rejects you, then it's her fucking loss. Then you just move differently. You have more confidence about yourself, and other people pick up on that confidence. So when we break this down further, all the positive self-image is like this just involves having a healthy, realistic, and affirmative perception about yourself. It means recognizing your strengths and accepting your imperfections and maintaining a balanced view of your abilities and your worth. This positive outlook fosters confidence, resilience, and a proactive attitude towards life's challenges. So everyone has value, everyone has strengths, and everyone has weaknesses. It's your job to identify what your strengths are, what's your value, and show that off to the world. And a couple of ways that you can do this is that you can start developing self acceptance, which is recognizing and embracing both strengths and weaknesses about yourself without any harsh judgment either. You're accepting yourself as who you are, and this just boosts your self esteem and it also reduces your stress because this is who you are. Take it or leave it. If you don't like it, cool. If you like it, cool. We can grow upon this relationship. And I think a lot of guys get in their heads too much about themselves, about who they are. Like, I'm not the tallest guy. I am like around 5'10, 5'11, but I've never had any issues talking to girls. I never had any issues about my height because I know my value. I know that I'm intelligent. I know that I'm charismatic. And this just helps me really double down on my strengths as opposed to focusing on my weaknesses. There's shorter guys out here that just because they're 5'3", 5'4", they're already self-defeated. They think that the girls are not going to like them because of their height, but you can maximize other areas of your life. You can get jacked, hit the gym, dress well. That's probably the easiest thing that you can do. Hit the mall, get some fresh outfits, take care of your personal hygiene. And what you'll notice is that a lot of girls are more attracted to these qualities than a guy that's, let's say, 6'4", has poor hygiene, doesn't know how to dress, doesn't have swag, doesn't take care of himself. You being 5'4" speaks more volumes when you take care of yourself and you're just overall taking care of every single attribute of your life, as opposed to neglecting, like we mentioned, your hygiene, your dress game, and other factors. Another way to develop your positive self-image is to have constructive self-talk. And this is just using encouraging and supportive language when thinking or speaking about yourself. This helps maintain a positive mindset and motivates you to tackle challenges. Some ways that you can do this is just reiterate to yourself that you're the fucking man. You can have affirmations that you write down and just say, okay, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm fast, I'm athletic, I'm in shape, I have a six pack. Women are attracted to me. I'm attracting better relationships into my life every single day. And these are great examples of constructive self-talk. You can also elevate your self-image by celebrating your achievements. So just acknowledging and taking pride in your accomplishments, no matter how small. This just reinforces a sense of competence and builds confidence. So this is something that I've recently started to implement, where I started to really analyze accomplishments that I've had in my past, whether it's winning MMA tournaments, jiu-jitsu tournaments, baseball games, academic achievements, making more money, hitting PRs in the gym, whatever those wins are, write them down. Write every single win that you are fucking stacking, and remind yourself of the wins that you already have under your belt. And this is just going to give you the extra level of confidence, because you know that you've been in certain situations and you have been successful. And when you remind yourself of these successes, it really solidifies a confident self-image about yourself, because you've been in the fire and you fucking accomplished that goal. Also, having a healthy body image about yourself, which is having a realistic and appreciative view of your physical appearance. This includes focusing on what your body can do rather than solely how it looks. This will just promote an overall sense of well-being. And this just goes back to the short guy versus the tall guy example. Even if you're short, but you're fucking jacked, you look good without a shirt on, then you should feel confident and proud about that. You should have a healthy body image regardless of what position you're at. Even if you're fat, like even if you're starting off as a chunky guy, you're not in the best shape, acknowledge it. But still, like, love your image and know that you have to hit the gym and you just got to build your body and make yourself stronger. But don't start off with the self defeated mindset about yourself, even if you are out of shape. Because if you already think that you're out of shape and that you can't level up, then you're gonna stay in that position. You want to always think that, okay, yeah, maybe I'm starting off here, but give me fucking a month, give me 2 months, and you're gonna see how much I'm gonna improve in that time. Also, having a growth mindset where you're believing in your ability to learn and improve, viewing challenges as opportunities. This just fosters more resilience and just continuous development. When you have that growth mindset that, okay, today I hit this PR of 225 on bench press, next week I'm gonna hit that 230, and then after that I'm gonna hit that 240. It's just starting to foster more confidence in yourself, because every week you're checking off another milestone, and it's increasing your positive self-image. So, on the other hand, the negative self image is a mindset that involves having a critical, unrealistic, and unfavorable perception about yourself. This perception can lead to low self esteem, lack of confidence, and tendency to avoid challenges due to fear of failure or inadequacy. A couple examples of this would be self criticism, where you're frequently berating oneself for your perceived flaws or mistakes. This erodes self esteem and creates a cycle of negative thinking. So, like, talking down on yourself, man, that's the worst type of self image that you can have. When, let's say, you do go to talk to a girl and she says she has a boyfriend, she rejects you. It's very easy to think, man, like, what's wrong with me? Like, did I do something wrong? Was it my luck, my appearance? But a lot of times, man, like, she might just have a boyfriend. She might be a loyal girlfriend to her boyfriend, and she just rejected you for that reason. But now you're over here going through these different scenarios of what could have been the situation, and this just this just belittles your achievements. You actually had the balls to go talk to that girl. You took the risk. You should look at that as a win. And we all know that when it comes to dating, it's all about volume. The more girls that you talk to, the more approaches that you make, the more success you're going to have in dating. Another example of a negative self-image can be perfectionism, where you're setting unattainably high standards and feeling inadequate when they are not met. This leads to chronic dissatisfaction and fear of failure. So no one's perfect. No one's ever going to be fucking perfect. There's another great quote that I really like by Vince Lombardi, where he says that we will never be perfect, but if we strive and try hard enough, we will reach excellence. Something along those lines. And that's what we're striving for. We're striving for excellence, not perfection. A lot of times when I make these videos, I know that I fuck up. I mispronounce something. I I forget something. I have a fucking brain fart, but I'm not perfect. I'm making these videos to the best of my ability at this current moment. And I know that I'm just gonna get better with time. Same thing. I look at it in the same light that I look at the gym. When I go to the gym, when I barely started lifting weights, I didn't have any fucking gains, bro. I was skinny, I was a little fat, and then I started making gains, and my confidence just started improving. Same thing with fighting. Started going to my first boxing classes, went for a month, 6 months, and now I know that I can fight. I know that if I need to fuck somebody up, I can do it. It just gives me another layer of competence about myself. So it's all, never look at an endeavor that you are undertaking as a failure, even if you make mistakes or you don't accomplish your goal the first time. It's just a stepping stone for you to reach success eventually. Another example of negative self-talk could be body dysmorphia, which is having an obsessive focus on perceived physical flaws. This often involves imagining yourself to be worse than you are. This can severely impact your mental health and your self-worth. So this one hits big. Back when I was in high school and I didn't really hit the gym as hard as I do now, I had, body dysmorphia. I think everyone goes through this, especially when you are early on in your fitness goals, in your fitness journey. You might start off with that body dysmorphia because, like we mentioned, like you're barely starting off, man. You're not an expert when you start off at day one, and it's easy to have this dysmorphia by yourself when you're starting from day one. You're starting from ground zero. But like I mentioned, the more you do it, the more reps you put in, that compound effect is going to take off, and slowly, gradually, you're going to develop that confidence. Now I feel confident if I take off my shirt, go to the pool, I feel confident. But it is a journey. It is, especially if you're starting off maybe out of shape, maybe you're a little overweight. It is a journey that you have to understand that it's going to take time. You have to have patience. The next example of a negative self-image could be comparing yourself to others. This is like a constant measuring of oneself against others and feeling inferior. This fosters envy and just diminishes your self-esteem. And you get this a lot when you're scrolling down on Instagram, social media. You think you're not good enough when you're comparing yourself to fucking fitness models. But the truth of the matter is that, like, this is like the 0.01% of the population. A lot of people are normal. You are perfectly fine the way that you are. So don't compare yourself to others. Stay in your lane. Know that you're your own competition and just try to be better than yourself every single day. Stack those fucking wins every single day. And finally, imposter syndrome. So this is feeling like a fraud despite evidence of having success. You're doubting your abilities and you're fearing exposure. This leads to anxiety, inhibits personal and professional growth. So this is something that I faced early on when I started making videos on YouTube. I had imposter syndrome, and I think everyone goes through this journey as well when it comes to, putting your face in front of a camera and recording yourself. You start to question if you're actually a credible source of the information that you are giving. And it's perfectly natural, but one thing that I've learned is that I am a fucking credible source because I've been out here living my life, accomplishing my goals, hitting the gym, learning how to fight, talking to attractive women, traveling the world, leveling up my money, leveling up my career. And when you really break it down, you are a fucking credible source. You are an authority because you put the reps in. You have the fucking receipts that you can show it. So never, whenever you're starting a new endeavor, don't fall into the false illusion of imposter syndrome, especially when you're starting out, because like we mentioned before, everyone starts at ground zero, and you're just going to get better with time and repetition. So eventually, you are going to become that authority and that expert figure. You just have to keep believing yourself and keep pushing your goals forward. So to wrap the video up, the benefits of having a positive self image is that it will tremendously increase every other aspect of your life. And this would include your financial success, your self esteem, your relationships, and just your overall well being. When it comes to your financial success, a positive self image fosters confidence in your abilities to manage and grow your finances. It encourages taking calculated risks, pursuing career advancements, and making informed investment decisions. This proactive approach can lead to greater financial stability and success for your future. When it comes to your self esteem, your positive self image is directly linked to your high self esteem. When you value and believe in yourself, you are more likely to take on challenges, pursue your goals, and bounce back from setbacks because setbacks are going to happen. But if you have that positive self image, if you keep believing in yourself, you'll easily bounce back from those setbacks. This resilience is crucial for personal and professional growth. With your relationships, healthy self esteem allows you to form and maintain positive relationships. When you feel good about yourself, you are more likely to engage in supportive, respectful, and fulfilling interactions with other people. It also helps you set healthy boundaries and avoid toxic relationships. If you don't have healthy boundaries for yourself, then you are allowing toxic people into your life. And this is something that we're going to talk about more in future videos. But at a certain point, you do have to filter out people that are not serving your life's purpose, your mission, or your mental health. You want to filter in only positive people that are supportive on your mission, that are empowering your journey. When it comes to your overall well-being, a positive self-image contributes to mental and emotional well-being. It reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, and promotes a sense of contentment and happiness. This holistic well-being enhances your ability to cope with life's challenges and enjoy its pleasures. So this is something that I'm learning a lot currently, where I'm having a lot more satisfaction of who I am, about the person that I have been becoming, the person that I am going to become in the future, and it's just giving me a lot more fulfillment in the present moment. I'm actually enjoying life a lot more. When I catch myself like in these beautiful locations, these beautiful countries, seeing these beautiful views, living a better life, I think to myself, damn right, I fucking deserve this shit because I busted my ass in my 20s to get here. This wasn't overnight. And you really do have to enjoy life's pleasures, man, because it goes by too fast. And if you're always in that grind culture, if you don't think you're good enough to enjoy a beautiful day at the pool in silence, then what's the point of life? You know, we're only here for a short amount of time, and it's all about enjoying that present moment. And finally, your goal achievement. So, believing in yourself and your abilities is crucial for setting and achieving your goals. A positive self image motivates you to take action, persist through difficulties, and celebrate progress. This mindset is essential for accomplishing personal and professional aspirations. So, when you believe in yourself, you're just going to keep setting more goals for yourself. And as we mentioned before, when you set goals for yourself, that's the ultimate form of self love because you're holding yourself accountable, and you know that you can reach those milestones. So by cultivating a positive self-image, you can unlock your potential, enhance your quality of life, and achieve your goals with greater ease and satisfaction. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Positive self-image is powerful. The more belief that you have in yourself, the more success you will see in life. I hope this video was helpful. Drop down in your comments what was the best strategy for self-image. If you're new to the channel, make sure to give us a like. Also, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you all in the next video. Stay strong, stay positive, and keep on conquering. You got this. Peace.